Red Bull Racing have been found guilty by the FIA, the ruling body of Formula One, for breaking a spending cap in 2021. Should they lose the championship? What's going to happen now? Okay, well, let me explain first of all what the rules are. First of all, there is a cost cap, an amount of money that teams are allowed to be able to spend. That's $145 million per year. But it really isn't clear. The rules are super fuzzy. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased towards Red Bull. I'm saying the rules are fuzzy because of the following. Number one, there's certain things that count and certain things that don't count. And if you take Red Bull, it's a separate entity. Red Bull Racing is separate, whereas Ferrari's mixed in its accounts with the whole Ferrari car company. And then if we take Mercedes, it's the same thing. It's not separated to the same extent. What counts? What doesn't count? Well, there's a whole range of things. But first of all, things that count are most of the personnel. But what doesn't count is the three highest paid people in the team. The drivers don't count. You can pay them what you like. So what counts? The parts, the travel. Okay, but then we talk about food. Okay, well, you can have as much food as you like. So did Red Bull Racing just spend the money on catering? Okay, and then it doesn't count. In other words, it's a mix, and it's very, very easy for every team to be creative in their accounting. I don't think the rules actually make sense, and I blame the FIA for not putting the right rules in. You may say, well, if they overspend, they overspend, and that's certainly what Mercedes say and Ferrari say. They say it's significant because any overspend makes a difference. If you spend an extra $5 million, then that can be worth a split second to you or half a second to you. That can be the difference between coming first and second. And of course, in 2021, it was so close between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. If they hadn't have overspent and they say it's a minor breach, in other words, 5% or less, they don't say the exact amount, then was that overspend enough to make sure Max Verstappen won the championship? Of course, when we look at the costs and we look at this creative accounting and we look at what happens in business, okay, we need to actually put in some really good rules, in my opinion. What's yours? Leave a comment below. What do you think? Like the video. Okay, so we can talk about this particular subject in sport. It's so important. What should the cost cap be? Should there be a cost cap, or should they just be allowed to spend? Just think, when we talk about Formula One, every single part makes a difference. The driver makes a difference. His weight makes a difference. How the electronics are done makes a difference. The engine makes a difference. And by the way, the engines are costed separately. Yep, they're not included in the cap. Okay, so there's so many different components in there, and we actually end up with a situation whereby it's just going to be argued. Okay, is the 2021 championship ever going to be said to have been clean, clear cut, and Max Verstappen won? Seems like there's always going to be arguments about this particular one. So what happens now? Well, the FIA have said that Red Bull Racing are guilty, so's Aston Martin, so's Williams. They say it's a minor. Okay, they now can put penalties in. That could be a slap. It could be a deduction of points, which of course would make Lewis Hamilton win. It could be a fine. It could be a reduction in their cap going forward. What should their action be? Leave a comment below. Okay, make sure you like the video. Okay, racing is super, super exciting. Just that split second makes a difference. And every car company, everyone in their racing is looking for an angle, a loophole, somewhere that they can actually find an edge. Okay, and of course in life, that's what you gotta do. You gotta find an edge if you want to win. Okay, well, we look at this, and they've certainly been looking for an edge to win, and now it's all being argued about yet again. Okay, please tell me what you think. Super interesting. At least Max Verstappen seems to be 2022 the clear winner. Is he, or is there going to be some more controversy to come? Let's see. I'll put out the information as it happens, explain it to you as clearly and as concisely, if I can get the word out, as I can.